real quick, I wanted to go over something. It's a huge topic and it keeps coming up everywhere. Literally everywhere you're watching, on the news media, you're hearing about this. And that is, and you probably all know this, a recession is coming. You're probably hearing it everywhere and it's constantly being brought up. So, and what people don't think about, literally probably since 2015, it's been brought up every single year that there's a recession coming. There's a recession. We can't keep going up and up and up. We got to have that pullback. So now you're getting it again, 2019, here we are. Recession is coming. And, what usually happens, and I brought this up to a lot of people, is that we're going to have that pullback or that recession probably will come true, especially with the next election coming up. Whenever there's an election, everything tends to slow down because everybody takes that wait and see approach. So whether they're pulling money out of the stock market, pulling it out of real estate, or putting it in real estate, whatever they're actually doing, there is a slowdown because everybody wants to do that wait and see approach. So, recession is usually used in politics, as you guys know too, whether it's Democrat or Republican, the opposite opposing side wants to create a recession so that can be used against, the person that they're going against. Basically, if the GDP, or the gross domestic product, or the number that represents all the goods and services produced in the U.S. economy. So if the economy shrinks for 2 consecutive quarters or 6 months, that's a recession. So I think we're coming towards one. Yes, there probably will be a slowdown, but it's going to affect different areas more than it's going to affect us here in Collier County. The reason I wanted to do this is to talk more about the real estate end in Collier County. And I don't really think, as far as building or real estate, that we're going to really take that much of a hit of a slowdown. So, and also another point too, for the first time in economic history, we have negative unemployment. And that's a big factor. There are more jobs than people are looking for right now. So that's huge. So that can't really affect, the economy and have this big drastic drop off like a lot of people are out there shouting on the news and stuff too. Like I said, the White House doesn't cause the economy to happen. That's another thing too. Everybody with elections thinks that whoever gets voted in, the economy is going to tank or whatever. No, that's usually not the case. The people cause the economy. So, when people come up with new ideas, businesses, products, out in the market, people are more motivated to start new companies and make money for it. That's what keeps the economy moving. So when that stops, that's when a problem starts to happen. So the economy, but on the other end though, the economy does sway politics. And like I told you guys before too, politicians use the economy to get elected. Just so you guys know, growth here is exploding. We're projected, I think, one of the biggest booms here in Collier County within the country as far as growth. So that should tell you right there as far as your real estate investments and so on. Because as you can see with Naples too, I always tell my customers this, Naples is expanding. And it's expanding more and more out to the Everglade area. The state area is expanding too. So as far as us here on Marco Island, I think Marco is going to start becoming more and more exclusive. Property values are finally going to keep rising up in comparison to water properties in Naples. We're not there yet, but I guarantee with the new construction and all the new development happening on the island right now, that it's going to keep going up in a positive manner. For example, I live inland in an inland house. Average value around my area was anywhere from 450 to maybe 550, 600,000. While a house across the street from me just sold for 750. So that's just showing you the increase right there. So I want to talk about this. So from 2010 to 2019, the Collier County's permanent population grew 16%. So 16% growth from 2010 to 2019. So I'll use red here, but so on average, I think in 2010 they were saying there was about 22,000 people, and then we increased this year. Now we're at 372,880. So let's say 373,000. So that's your 16% increase. So they're saying by 2030, from 2010 to 2030, there's going to be a 40% increase in Collier County's population. That's huge. So they're projecting about 450,000 people here moving to Collier County. So as you guys know too, there's a lot of baby boomers retiring right now. A lot of them want homes and property here, down here in Southwest Florida. You can't be at our beaches, sunshine, and so on. So a lot of people are moving out of the cold up north and down here, down south, to right where we are here. So let's talk about the state of Florida. Statewide growth every single year in Florida projects at 375,000 people. So there's more and more people moving down to the state of Florida every single year. It's insane. 375,000 per year in Florida. That's a lot of people. So that's a lot of people coming to buy homes, buy property. Property values are increasing. Like Naples, Marco Island area are some of the most exclusive areas out there. And I also read an article too, with all this growth, within Naples, Marco Island, they're not trying to make it like Miami is with, buildings and everything all over the place. They're trying to keep it kind of that atmosphere it is, where it's a little bit more relaxed, not too city-like and so on. But also, as far as real estate too, guys, I want to talk about real estate sales too, because some of you guys think real estate is slowing down, but personally it's not. So pending listings. Let's talk pending listings here. So pending listings within the last month. So we're now at the end of August here. So pending listings within the last month rose 33%. That's pendings within 1 month. Or within 1 year, I should say, not 1 month. So from year to year, rose 33%. Let's talk about single-family sale prices. So on the sale price on single-family homes actually went up 19% from last year. So sale price 1 year plus 19%. Rose 19% from last year. Closed single-family deals, so closed deals were up 4%. 4%. Let's do closed lot deals, we're up 41%. So closed lot, that means more and more people are getting ready to build, and this is Marco Island, guys. More and more people are getting ready to build down here. So up 41%. And then also multifamily, up 19%. Plus 19%. So everything's still okay as far as real estate. We're not seeing a slowdown. Will we see a slowdown? Like I said, yes, maybe for the next election. We always do as far as building and real estate. I personally haven't seen much of a slowdown in building. We're still building a lot of jobs. I'm still talking to a lot of customers. We're more on the high end. But we do everything too, from anywhere from 2,000 square feet to 8,000 square feet or whatever, 10,000. So as far as the slowdown, guys, I just wanted to point that out. Everybody keeps talking about the recession, this and that. Are things going to dive and tank down here in Marco Island, where I'm currently at? I don't think so. I think Marco's still a value at where it's priced. I'm starting to see also, just so you know, I'm also starting to see more and more Naples realtors bring clients down here for wide water. A lot on Caxambas just went pending. It was listed at $3 million. Well, that lot on Caxambas in Naples would probably be $8 million. So that's just, people are starting to realize the value down here. So don't let it slow you. I just wanted to do a quick video on this to update you guys on what is going on down here in Marco Island and in Naples. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.